Alpha 21 is here. Hi everyone, I'm Senpai Robyn, and today I'm going to be starting a series on 7 Days to Die now that Alpha 21 has come out. Now, I know I haven't done many gaming videos on my channel yet, but I'm hoping to make this into a bit of a series. And today we're going to be starting a new game, but first off, I want to go ahead and show you my profile that I'll be using on here. This is just like basically what your character looks like for anyone who doesn't know. I decided to make myself red, I just thought it was kind of funny. And yeah, new game. We'll be calling it. I don't even know. We'll just call it Senpai's. Oh, you can't even. We'll just call it Senpai. We'll do random gen, new random world. We'll do world size. We'll do the middle one. The seed will be Robyn. Actually, we might do my full channel name, Senpai Robyn, and there we go. And in terms of settings. We'll keep a lot of them on default, but I did want to go ahead and go through them with you because I'm going to be changing. There's one of them that I'm going to change that. Actually, in here, I'll keep this on 70s actually. There's one that I'm going to be changing that you might find a bit like cheaty, but I like playing with 300% XP multiplier. It just speeds things up a lot. Though it does increase your game stage a lot quicker, which kind of makes it kind of balance itself out a bit. In terms of all this other stuff, night speed, moon speed, to be honest, I like turning down the night speed 1 to run, and day speed I keep that the same. Feral speed, also run, and blood moon, yeah, I just turn them all down by 1 usually. If you guys, yeah, if you don't like these settings, like, I may end up changing them. Airdrop, I like to turn that up actually to every 7 days, and I do mark airdrops. But yeah, I just don't like seeing like airdrops spammed every time, or, like every 3 days. Player block damage, AI block damage, we keep those the same. Loot abundance, we'll put that on 150. Actually, yeah, we'll put that on 150. I actually usually play with that on 200. Just I don't know. I like playing super quick on stuff. Claim. Since I'm going to be playing this alone, I'm going to turn like a lot of the stuff really high. Bedroll duration. That doesn't really matter, but we'll turn that up. Bedroll dead zone. What even is this? Bedroll screened area where zombies do not respawn. We'll turn that to 30 because that doesn't really change much. It just helps. I think it'll help when I start creating a base. Yeah, it's any cleared sleeper volumes that touch this area will not respawn after they've been cleared. Let's see, claim dead zone. The edge of new land claims cannot be placed closer than this number of blocks from the edge of an enemy's player land claim. That doesn't really matter. Claim size, that's the one I was looking for. We're going for the biggest one. A land claim grants a hardness modifier to all blocks in your claim area. Oh, I never even used claim claim blocks on my other saves. I didn't know they actually added like a hardness modifier. This hardness modifier applies to any attacks or damage to blocks by enemy players. You can control the size of horizontal area that is protected by a land claim. All land claims protect their area vertically from the sky to bedrock. For example, a land claim size of 7 would protect a 7 by 7 square area from sky to bedrock. Okay, we'll keep the health and yeah, we'll keep the health stuff on the same thing. I think this is the only things we wanted to change there. Claim duration. The number of days a player can be offline before they're okay. So that doesn't matter either because I'm going to be playing this alone. Cheat mode off, yeah, of course. Player block damage. Oh yeah, we already looked at these. I think that's the same. Kind of went about this in a weird way. I should have won it like one category at a time, but I am gonna put a password just so I know no one can join me. I'm kind of just spamming some random numbers there. Should I turn world size to highest? I don't think so. I think I like it this way. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm ready to start generating. Oh yeah, 24-hour cycle, by the way, is 60 minutes. That's what I always play as. And I think for these videos, I'll do like 1 day at a time, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how the first video plays out. Anyway, I'll see you after the world generates. Alright everyone, the game is loaded, and as you can see I've moved my like little VTuber avatar a bit, because I forgot that my hand would be like sort of covered. I also made it a bit smaller. As you can see, the game is paused right now. I just wanted to look at the options really quick. I already turned the audio down some in here, but I think I'll turn the game audio up a bit, and the music volume down. Ambient sound I like to keep low because here, we'll turn it up like a little bit. I think this first episode though, the audio may be a bit off, like for a lot of it, just because I don't know the exact like balance I need to do for because the microphone I'm using is actually just like just a mic on my headset. I have another mic that actually it's just a USB microphone, but every time I've tried using that for videos, it ends up like my audio ends up cutting out a lot because I'll like get away, get kind of far away from my mic. Also, it seems like the calibration is off for this thing. Oh, I just realized you're not gonna be able to see my health too well either. Let me see. Can I like move that? I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I'll just put I'll just be between the health bar, like between the health bar, stamina bar, and the hot bar. Anyway, we spawned at let's see what this place is called. Oh, this is another thing. If you look in the top right, you can see it says Pine Forest. But then if I walk over here, it'll say Ranger Station Echo. And then it shows two little skulls, which is like supposed to be like the difficulty level. I don't know exactly how that works, but I think the less skulls, the easier the place is. And I think the more skulls, the harder it is, but the better loot you'll find. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not completely sure on all of that yet. Also, what we'll do first, as you can see, I just picked up a chair because those give you leather. But yeah, what we're gonna do first, if you see the quests in the top right, we'll go ahead and start doing those. The first thing it wants us to do is get enough fibers to get a bedroll, so definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and collect a bit more because we'll need a bit for the other quests. They also, I think they took out one of the quests or made one of them easier. I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you if we get to that. The next step is to place the bedroll. This is your spawn point, and also zombies can't spawn in a certain area around that. For me, it's 30 blocks away from the bedroll, but the default setting would be 15 blocks. But yeah, if you watched my settings, you saw that I changed that. You probably also saw in my settings that I have 300% XP instead of like the normal 100% or whatever it is. Let's see. The next thing is to craft a stone axe, which to get that we just need to collect these small stones. By the way, these yellow icons aren't usually there. It's just doing like marking those for the beginner quest. This is wood. Yeah, and then we have enough stone now. This is basically just trying to get you to craft the basic stuff you're going to need to start out. But this also gives you, I think it's like 4 skill points or something after you complete all the quests. Something I also like to do once I get a stone axe is collect like a little bit of wood from a tree or a stump and then get some stone. I will chop this completely because these have a 20% chance to give you honey. Oh, and I got one. Yeah, I think it's a 20% chance anyway. Okay, and now we're not gonna break this one completely. Well, yeah, I don't know. If this thing like breaks in multiple tiers. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure what I want to allocate my skills, put like skill points into yet. Because I think it's pretty important to try to focus 1 or 2 categories to start off. I think it's easier. It's going to be easier for me to focus on 2 different categories than people who play with like 100% XP. That's just because, I'll be getting skill points more often. But like I said, I may end up lowering that. And I may end up like starting, like I may end up starting a new series later on. Maybe after I get to a point where I think I've completed this one, which will probably take a while, but yeah. Craft plant fiber pants. Yeah, this is the quest that they changed. You used to have to craft, I think it was pants and shirt. And I think at one point you even had to craft the full set of plant fiber stuff. And when you get, when you get that stuff, it goes into here, or like you put it into here. Pants. As you can see, there's like a lot of stuff to wear. By the way, for eyewear, the thing that I'm going to be wanting to look out for is nerdy glasses. That gives you I think it's a 10% XP increase when you're wearing those. There's also the looter goggles. I don't remember exactly what they're called. I also don't know if they're still in the game because I have another save that I was playing with one of my friends, and yeah, we haven't found any of those, but we have both found like nerdy glasses and ski goggles and stuff like that. I don't need this. Oh no, I do. Craft a wooden club. Also, once you complete the quest, so I forgot to say the other reason we're doing the quest is at the end it'll give you a location of the nearest trader. By the way, yeah, you can see I started with some stuff on my hotbar. All the stuff that was on my hotbar was basically stuff I started with, like the land claim block, torch, chili. This note from the Duke of Navezgane we can just get rid of, because that's really not important. And yeah, the next thing is a bow. We already have some feathers, so we'll craft that. I'm not sure how often I'll use a bow. Like, I usually don't like using them for too long. Okay, build. This is another thing. Like, building is another thing. Like, they changed quite a bit. Which, oh, I need to collect more wood now. But yeah, building is a thing that they changed quite a bit. Like, one of the things they changed is the supports. Well, I guess it changed. Because I was watching a video on it. Actually, a couple videos. And I saw that, like, the supports, if, like, wood can't support, I mean, no, yeah, that's how it works. Wood can't support stone very well. So you want to upgrade your supports first now, which, I mean, like, I know that probably sounds confusing how I'm saying it, I just don't know. But yeah, once I get to that point, like, where I'm actually making supports for stuff, then I'll show you what I mean. Right now, I'm just going to chop this tree down completely. It's just nice to have a bit of wood to go early on. Place a block and upgrade it. That's the next thing should be a campfire, and I think that's the last one before it shows me where the trader is. So, yeah, as you can see now, it says locate trader. You can read that if you want, just pause it. But anyway, it says locate trader, 678 meters. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to when I'm there. It shouldn't really take me that long to get there. So, see you in a second. Hi everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, I've made it to the trader. Well, I'm 90 meters away, I haven't gone in yet. I wanted to find out which trader it was with you. Depending on what trader it is, we may actually live close by. And traders that I think are acceptable are maybe Jen, who sells books. I think Hugh sells guns, and Joel sells armor. I can't remember what the rest sell. Like, that's like their main stuff anyways. Though I think... honestly, they're all good options. I'll probably end up living next to this one either way, just because I don't really want to have to move later. Oh, actually, also something I can show you really quick. Here, let's close that. I want to show you just so you know. Oh, okay, I can't do that yet. I just wanted to show you just so you can see that in here I have so far 0 enemy kills and 0 deaths. Obviously 0 player kills. I think I might actually put a death count somewhere on the screen, but I wanted to show you I haven't killed any enemies yet. Just because, like, On the way here, I might have, but yeah, on the way here, all I really did was collect materials. What we're gonna do is kill this thing though. We just did a power attack. Right now, the enemies really shouldn't be that hard to kill because it's daytime, and something else you probably saw in there is my game stage is level 1, and I'm also level 1. We're also gonna do a bit of looting while we're here. I think this is Trader Wrecked, is that what that says? Oh no, Trader Hugh, okay. Oh, Hugh is the gun guy. This is a really good person to live next to. This is actually the main... Well, this or Jen would be one that I wanted to live next to, because magazines... Here, I'll show you. Magazines are something that are kind of new. I think they were it was something that sort of had at some point, but yeah, they're back. But I think they're different than before. Anyway, yeah. These are really important. This is how you like learn to like make... I think this is how you learn recipes for stuff and learn how to make like higher levels of different stuff. But yeah, I'm still not completely sure on everything there. Also, we are just gonna go ahead and loot all the stuff in here. That way, it has time to respawn before the next... yeah, before the next thing. Like on set, I think it's 7-day respawn. So actually on the Horde day, it should respawn. Well, I think so. It might be like day 8 that it respawns because we start on day 1. So I don't know if the day actually counts. I don't think he really has much to loot in here. Oh. Might be nice to get some clothing straight away. Yeah. Also, I'll usually end up scrapping. Well, I'll scrap a lot of the clothes I find, unless they're ones that I think would be worth selling. I thought you might be able to search, so this is a pretty cool looking place. Also, there's a zombie somewhere around here. We'll check. We'll check what the trader has soon too. We just don't have any money right now, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, a toolbox. Also, I think in this series I'll just end up doing a lot of talking about certain things. Like as you know, or as you may know, I don't really have many gaming videos on my channel. It's mostly like sort of skits that I either script or improvise in VR chat. Like that's sort of my stage, I guess you could say. VR chat. It's just like a nice place to get different avatars and kind of just play around. Like, but yeah, and I think I may end up just talking about like future video ideas or just random stuff. Like one of my ideas for videos is I want to do like anime reviews where I just, or maybe even manga reviews, but they won't be like highly edited. It'll basically just me talking while in VR chat, maybe. And yeah, like I have a lot of animes that I've watched, and I don't know. I think it would be fun to maybe talk about that in a video sort of format, and also be able to like get comments and talk to other people about it. And I think I would cover like a wide range and like genre stuff. Oh no. Stamina, something I need to watch a lot. I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I think I need to look at my skills in a second. But yeah, in terms of the series where I want to review animes, I was thinking maybe like Demon Slayer could be my first thing. Mostly just because that's the one that I just like. That's one that I'm rewatching right now, and it'll be like fresh in my mind. But I'm not really sure. I mean, I've sort of tried to do review type stuff in the past, but I never tried in the way that I'm thinking. I think I was just trying like too hard to like incorporate like other kinds of like content from other things like pictures or videos or whatever, instead of like sharing my own opinion as much. Oh yeah, I can check in here. There's probably some cool stuff in here. Anyway, we can talk more about the game. I don't want to completely not talk about what we're doing. By the way, if you want to know how I'm like taking everything like that at once from a container, I just click R. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully I remember to get those pauses out. If I didn't, I am sorry about that. Anyway, Let's continue. I think what I wanted to do next was show you the magazine since we just got some. And this one is specifically it's called Forge Ahead. It improves your workstation crafting skill, which let's see. I'm not sure which one that falls under exactly. Oh, this one I think. Yeah, Forge Ahead. So this will help us get like Dew Collector, Tier 2 Workbench, blah 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 blah, that that sort of stuff. Anyway, what we want to do here is read these, and then that should bring our level up to 3 in that because all the levels start at 1. And now if you see, it says we're 3 out of 5 for the Tier 1 Forge, which means I think that means we'll be able to craft the forge soon, and I think we also just learned the dew collector, or water collector, whatever it's called. Yeah, we just learned this, but we can't make that until we have a water filter, which that's something else that's important. Let me check really quick to see if I actually need to drink water right now. Water, 74 out of 100. Yeah, I think it's fine to go ahead and drink one to show you. When you drink this, if you watch, I won't get a jar anymore. So jars don't exist anymore. Water is harder to get, which is why they added the dew collectors to sort of balance that a bit. But the dew collectors can only collect 3 at a time. I think that's how it works anyways. I haven't actually got to the point of using one yet. Let me just make sure I actually searched everything in here. Yeah, I did. Empty truck. Okay, what about this? We don't really need gasoline yet, but might as well take it. Or this gas can. And a sedan. I'm just trying to loot everything. Might as well. Okay, hopefully that's the last time I have to cut for a while. Sorry, just adjusting my headset here. Anyway, in this sedan we got sewing kits, scrap polymers, and bullet tips. Right now we're gonna try to save a lot of this. My game just froze. Okay, we're gonna try to save a lot of this stuff. Getting a level 2 stone shovel is actually pretty good because we don't have. Yeah, we can't craft level 2 stone stuff yet. Also, they changed vending machines. Drinks and food items used to come on the same vending machine. And also you used to not be able to get as many drinks and food as you can now. So, like from the vending machine. So, well, actually, I think the food is about the same. So it looks like you have more than, it has more options than it used to. But yeah, in here you can see there's Grandpa's Learning Elixir, which helps increase XP gain for 6 minutes. I like to try to get those for Horde Nights. It's not really that important right now to get them. Yeah, it has like all the Grandpa stuff now, which I don't think it used to. And also, I don't think I've ever seen Mega Crush in them before the update. Anyway, well, I want to go ahead and check him because, yeah, it's been a while. May I see your inventory? Yeah, it does look like he is the gun person. We're not going to be able to buy a gun from him yet. It would be nice to get a helmet light mod, but I think you can get those as quest rewards now, like pretty often. Just something we will try to get. Also, I think now, go ahead and search these. I don't think I had anything I wanted to sell right now. I want to save most of my stuff. But yeah, oh, I'm just trying to. I didn't realize some of these shells were actually searchable. Yeah, now we are going to look at our skill points, which if you can see this in the bottom left, it's 11 thing. You can see like all these like dark gray squares are inventory slots that I don't have right now. So these bottom 2 rows, I mean I have them, but when you have them, it makes you like slower, and I think it makes you consume more stamina. But if you start leveling up Pack Mule, which is in strength, then you can start getting more slots available. There is one other thing I wanted to upgrade straight away though, which is advanced engineering. That's because some of your skills now, if you level them up, you have an increased chance of finding the magazines for those skills. So I think leveling up this would give me the Forge Ahead, like more chances to get Forge Ahead. If I can find like a picture or something to put up on screen to show which skills like actually increase chances for magazines now, I'll put it up now. As long as I remember. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go and get the first point in this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And I wanted to try to decide what kind of weapon I wanted to use, which I think I might just try to get something that falls under the strength category since this is where pack mule is. And so that would be either sledgehammer or clubs. And I like sledgehammers. I feel like that's more of a late game weapon. I don't think right now there's a... Yeah, for getting elixirs, I think are also sold in vending machines now, and they're like cheaper. They used to be like 100,000 or something like that, and now they're only 6,000. So I can always end up getting one of those later on. Let's go and sort that. But yeah, I think this perk, Pack Mule, Miner 69er, and Motherload are ones that I want to level up. So I'll probably end up using Shotgun since that's in here too. Let me just look. I think if I was gonna go for another category right now, I would also go for Fortitude, which, come to think of it, I want to go ahead and get the first level of Healing Factor, because that gives you like a passive sort of health regen. It's only like 1 health every 35 seconds, but oh yeah, and critical injuries heal 30% faster. Iron Gut's also a good one to put a point in straight away. Maybe cardio. Yeah, I mean that's all my points that I have right now, but I think I will. So I would either get the first point to... Nah, cardio... So cardio gives you like increased stamina regen when sprinting. Maybe I should go ahead and go for the pack meal. Also, Miner 69er, oh yeah, I should mention, what's it called? Sexual Tyrannosaurus. That was a skill that used to decrease like stamina usage for everything, but now that goes for like specific perks. So if you want to use less stamina when using like tools like axes and shovels and stuff like that, then you want Miner 69er. Yeah. I hear something outside. But yeah, okay. Pack mule. We'll go ahead and get the first level of that. And I think we're gonna put our... Oh, it's already 6. The time is already 16. I think the time started at 7 though, so it's not that bad. If I could loot that or not. You can't. How do I get out of... Oh, it's a big door. Yeah, I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is set up a little place outside of the traders somewhere. Looks like we're at the start of town. Police vehicles are locked. I'm pretty sure if you break these... Oh. I didn't get that. Okay, if you break these, I think alarms go off and summon zombie or like alert zombies. I think it might also like spawn some zombies. A chicken soup. But yeah, we're not going to be breaking that police car. It's basically what I was saying there. I really don't have to loot all this stuff right now. I just kind of want to because the faster I loot this... Actually, I'm not sure if stuff that's close to you respawns, like close to your base location respawns. I'm not entirely sure, but one way to get loot to respawn is from quests, which before the trader closes, I want to try to pick up at least one quest, because that's important to go ahead and start leveling that up. Right now, I'm just trying to get some... Ooh, getting clothes is pretty good. Did I? Character, okay. Yeah, we got a skull cap. Does that... It gives us some cold resist and some heat resist. But it's not really that important since I plan on living in the pine forest. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. If you look at the top, the pine forest doesn't have any... Like, the top right, the pine forest doesn't have any skulls there, which means it doesn't have, like, a increased difficulty level. But the other biomes do. But when you have an increased difficulty level, it means you get better loot, so... There are advantages to living in stuff like deserts and, like, the snow biomes. Also, I suck with the bow. The reason I'm running this play, by the way, is because I like living on the road, because I feel like that's like a sort of solid foundation to start building on top of. And I was thinking maybe building like right here. That way I'll be close to the trader, but still far enough away to like claim my own land and stuff like that. So I don't know if you can hear that, but one of my puppies is whining right now. I think she is tired. But let me move her to her bed. Okay, she's in her bed now. Or he's in her bed. I mean, he's in his. Sorry. I using myself here. Oh, by the way, let's see if these clothes. These only sell for 8, so this is something I'll scrap and get cloth from. Cloth is kind of important, I guess. Well, I won't be using. I don't know if I'll be using light armor. I was thinking about using light armor, but since I'm going to be leveling up the strength category, it makes more sense to go for heavy, I think. Also, let's make some more frames. I'm not going to like make a base just yet. Sort of just like the foundation for, or maybe just some chests actually. Because I like to build my base a little raised off the ground. So I think for now what we'll do is just put a few blocks here to sort of mark where our chests are gonna go. And we'll make 3, wait, actually let's make 4. I don't know how many we're gonna need. I don't know if I'm gonna organize stuff just yet. Here, actually I'll show you. Once I actually start making a base, I like to make these storage boxes, which you need nails for. We do have enough to make one, but I don't want to waste my nails yet until I have a permanent place to put boxes. Oh, I need to make a new chest. I did not mean to place that there. We're also going to claim this land, I think. Because this will probably be where my permanent location goes. Also, another thing that I think I should mention is that most people that I've watched on YouTube usually like to build like a horde base and a main base, but I like to combine the two. I think it gives you a bit more like risk. Like it makes it a bit more difficult to kind of keep your stuff safe. And since I play on like the settings I play on make the game a bit easier for me, I like to at least have like some hard. Also, I just don't like to build 2 separate bases. That's kind of it. Okay. I think this will be my food chest. By the way, I don't know if I should count this as food, but I'm going to put it in there. Food chest. Actually, this will be consumable, like meds and food for now. And trees. I'm actually going to plant these. That way we have them grow. I like to try to replant at least some of the trees, at least one. I try to plant 1 tree for every one I chop down, at least around my own base. Why can't I place it? Okay. Let's also go ahead and see if I can place this somewhere. I think you can make more claim blocks. I don't know what they cost now. They used to just cost stone. Okay, they do just cost stone. But yeah, I can place more later if I need to. For now, though, I think this actually does take up space, by the way. Like, I think when you place this, it does actually look like this. Also they changed, like, the texture for it. But I don't want to... If I can dig into the ground a bit, that would take a while. I feel like it might be worth it, though. We're just gonna stick with clubs for now, by the way, until I maybe level up the sledgehammer skill. Which I'm not even sure if I can make sledgehammer. Okay, yeah, you can make stone sledgehammers right off the bat. I just don't have what I need, which is plant fibers. Also, I haven't. It hasn't happened yet. Oh, there, look. As you can see, like the top of their head comes off. I've seen people censor that on YouTube. I'm not sure if I should. Like, I only saw it though. I think it was only censored because there's like educational type videos. Because I watched like some of the educational like videos just like informing about the update. But anyways, yeah, they added dismemberment. Like, well, better dismemberment. They used to have it like to where like heads would explode and stuff, but now they have it to where like parts of the heads can come off and like limbs can come off. Yeah, anyway, let's continue this. I might speed through this. Alright, I am I'm back now. The speed limit or the speeding whatever, the time lapse, is that what you would call it? It should be over. I think that's fine. It'll stick out of the ground a bit by the looks of it, but not too concerned about that. Also, by the way, I don't know if you saw during the time lapse there, but I decided to get to the first level of minor 69er during that because that gives you increased block damage with any axe, pickaxe, shovel, or chainsaw, or auger. Basically, just like the tools for building and mining and stuff like that. Because that helped me break that out faster. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this down. I want to see something. Yeah, show bounds. So we have quite a big area since I turned that up a lot. And yeah, let's go ahead and finish sorting our stuff out. I think I'll speed through this too, so yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, we're back now. It didn't really take that long, actually, not as long as I thought. Anyways, I wanted to show you really quick. This is going to be like food and health stuff. I am going to move that sandwich since you don't really want to eat those. And then we have stuff that's like ammo or related to ammo. I think I might end up putting weapons and stuff in here too. But yeah, we have like stuff for crafting ammo. Oh, also we need to hurry this up because the trader will close. Then we just have like crafting and other stuff, and then seeds. Anyway, we gotta. Oh, let's put that in crafting. I think you might use that for some recipe. I don't remember. We're gonna hurry to the trader and grab a quest. I think it closes at 2150 actually, so it's not like that bad. Also. Oh, I did not think there was someone here. Okay, we're just going to run for now, I think. It's gonna be that hard to fight these, actually. I just don't want to die yet. Okay. I got hit. That's not good. I didn't get an infection, though, and I already do have a honey, which does, like, cures 5% infections. Like 5% or less, you'll be fine. Okay, these are gonna take forever to kill. I guess they just have a lot of armor. That one's dead. Might as well kill this other one if I can make it in time to the trader. Okay. These things are starting to sprint, I think, right now. I'll have time to get to the trader and come back, though. I had arrow. I probably should make more arrows. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I should make more arrows once I get back to my like base location. I think this will be the last thing we do in this episode, by the way, is go ahead and pick up a quest. And then in the next episode, we will start the quest. Hopefully. Yeah, I see your inventory. Do you have any jobs? Yeah, do you have any jobs? Fetch quests, in my opinion, are the easiest ones to start with. Buried supplies take a while. So we're going to do the one that's 311 meters from here. I think what I'll go ahead and do now, that might be important, is... Oh, I gotta go back to base and get my plant fibers. Maybe collect more. Because I forgot, I need a place of bedroll. Because when I die, which I think I inevitably will die... Oh, I'm too close to the trader. Yeah, I need to be able to spawn in. I think they made it now to where you can spawn like close to your bed, maybe? I'm not really sure. I mean, not to your bed, to your bag, like when you die. I'm not sure. I forgot to check that. I don't know what my settings are for like dropping loot on death. I might change it next time, but if I do, like I'll probably end up showing you or at least telling you. I don't know what the default is. Whatever the default is what I drop on death. Which, by the way, it's either you can drop your hotbar, I think, your inventory, or nothing, and then the last option is to wait. No. I think that's all the option. No, I think you can also make it to where you drop everything. Or I think there's also an option to delete everything on death. But yeah, that's a lot. Let's go ahead and craft a sledgehammer. I might as well. Okay, bedroll. I might actually carry around a sledgehammer and a club for a while until I level up my sledgehammer skill a bit. For now, do they still have it to where you can change the color? Yeah. I'm gonna go for a purple bedroll. We're just gonna put that there. And yeah, that's basically our start. I think we have a good start right now. We have, you know, like some chests down. That's about it. Like we haven't really collected too much yet. Oh. Here, this will be the last thing we do before we do the outro. Chicken soup. You gotta eat. We'll eat both of these. And as you can see, that's gonna bring up our food like 16 or whatever. That also brings up our water. I was just gonna check my stat screen. As you can see, water and food are both still going up until this is done. It's nice to try to keep these up, but yeah, as you'll probably find out if you play the game, or I mean, if you play the game in the future, and if you already play it, you already know, keeping your food and water up can be a real pain. Just because of like, it actually, when you use like, do like things that are physical exertion or whatever, yeah, it makes you really hungry really quickly, really hungry and thirsty. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing you can see, longest life. I didn't even know. Current life, longest life. So you'll know, if I look in the screen, you'll know if I ever cheat with my death counter thing. If I remember to put a death counter on screen anyway, which I think I will. Like, I plan on editing this today. Oh, so far we killed 8 enemies. Anyway, let's move to the outro. I wish I could kill that right now. But anyway, outro time, so. Hi everyone, I've been Senpai Robyn. That was 7 Days to Die Episode 1, Alpha 21. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have anything that, like any advice of areas that I can improve on this video, whether it be settings or just like advice for my commentary or whatever, things that I can talk about, please do be sure to let me know in the comments below. Anyways, again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.